All right, guys, we're bringing you some of our top strategies to prevent falls. For a beginner level version of trying to work on your stepping strategy, which is how we reduce our risk of fall when we lose our balance, we're going to basically pretend there's a star at our feet, and then we're going to try to step to each point with each leg. So I'm going to work on stepping forward to the top point of the star, to the top diagonal, the back diagonal, second back diagonal, and then the top right diagonal. And so I'm just working through these strategies to help get my body used to crossing midline and to moving away from my base comfortably. Once I can roll through this pretty easily, I can move on to my next, which is the intermediate version.
Moving on to some intermediate stepping drills, we're going to build off that same star pattern that we were working on before. We're going to incorporate a little bit more speed. Next step there would be to lean, allow the weight to shift off a little off your center of balance, and move that foot.
All right, so most advanced of this series and most important is learning to step with the right foot. So let me explain that, and then I'll show you the most advanced of this particular series. So what happens is people trip or they lose their balance, get nudged, something happens where they lose their balance in a certain direction, so like this way, and then what happens is they step with the wrong foot, like that foot, right? And that doesn't really stop their fall. So what happens is when you're starting to fall one direction, you don't really want to pick up the foot that you're falling to, because it means being even less stable for a second. So that's why a lot of times people will step with the opposite foot, but that doesn't stop the fall quickly. So learning how to step with the right foot is absolutely critical, and you want to be able to do it with some explosiveness and speed as part of the series, right? So if I'm losing my balance up and to the right, say 2 o'clock, I want to pick it up and step to 2 o'clock. So I'm starting to lean to fall, step, and then can you do it with speed, right? So it's lean, step. Now you don't start with big motion like that. You start with what previous step that Scott showed you, where you just lean and step. You're getting used to stepping the right foot. Then it's bigger amplitude with a little more speed. But notice, as soon as I step with the right foot, it immediately stops me from falling. That's how you prevent falls.